So yeah, we're adding more patches. So we're going to give this a try, see how it goes. What you got to be careful for when you're adding more is that you don't heat the glue up on the ones that are already glued. Because you'll make them come off. Still lifting a little bit right there. Ooh, that's hot. Don't touch it. I just kind of lift a little bit to see if it's going to stick, and I believe it's going to. So there we go. Another one added to old patches. Y'all want to go get eggs with me? I know the sun's pretty bright, ain't it? Y'all want to go grab some eggs? And we got to feed Rolly. Now, I don't know if y'all know Rolly or not, but Rolly's been around here for several years now, a couple, 2 or 3. And Rolly has cerebral palsy. Rolly can't, she can't do a whole lot. So she gets babied. What's up, Rolly? What's up? Are you hungry? She can't get on the porch with the other cats, so we have to feed her separate. But she's honestly probably the oldest cat around here. And she's also the most vulnerable. She pretty much just lives under the chicken house. And that drunken cat, cerebral palsy, I don't know. I'm not a man of science. Whatever it is not hereditary, because being as she can't get away from anything, she has kittens quite often, and she's never had any that had cerebral palsy, so that's a good thing. I want y'all to look here. We got eggs there, we got eggs in there, eggs in there, and Mrs., you're sitting. So we got to grab these eggs, and the problem is they're in the back of the brooder, so I may have to take and cut that fence a little bit just so I can, not have to crawl up in there no more. I'll be right back. Okay, well, this chicken house had 6. I say this chicken house because now I got to go to the duck house. Because there's probably going to be some over there. And she also said around back of the chicken house, there is like a milk carton up on top, milk crate that they've been laying in too. So we got to do that. We got to check on. I bet there's eggs in there, but she ain't gonna let me look. So that means we're gonna have to come back. Yeah, that means we're gonna have to come back in there in a little while, because we got 2 hens that, well, they're just not done. They're not done. Not ready. All right. In the back on the milk crate. I cleaned this place up 2 or 3 times. I don't remember seeing, oh, there's a milk crate right there. No. Nope. No eggs in the milk crate. That's a good thing. I don't like them laying out, you know, places they shouldn't. So, got 6 right now, and there's probably more than that under those hens. So, I'll have to come back in a little while. Get some more eggs. Hey everybody, how's it going? I hope y'all are doing well. I am headed to, you're in a hurry. Where's this thing's alive? I guess I better pick it up a little bit before I get run over. I am on my way to get some groceries. My sidekick, she's not here with me today because, well, she had a medical procedure and she's kind of down and out, so I've kind of been, well, I would say I've been taking care of her, but I don't know that I've been taking care of her that good. She's pretty bullheaded and does pretty much what she wants to do. I go get her some stuff every once in a while, but I look up and she's trying to do stuff she don't need to be doing. But anyway, I'm supposed to be nurse, but I think I'm probably failing in that. But she didn't feel like going to get groceries, so I am going to the pickup. That's the best way to do groceries. It's really the best way to save money going to get groceries too, and I think we've talked about that before. But man, these big box stores, they've got it figured out. You can order groceries, and it costs, you know, X amount of dollars. Still expensive, don't get me wrong, but it still costs X amount of dollars. Or you can go in the store and buy the exact same groceries, and you'll end up picking up 2 or 3 little other things that you've seen, and it'll be almost twice as expensive. They know once they get you in that store, they're going to sell you something else. So that's what we're doing. We're going to grocery pickup, and I've also got to go in. I got to go in another box store because don't that just aggravate you? It does me. I have to go to more than one store, grocery store at that. But I got to stop at another store on the way home because they've got something on sale. Well, they've got soda pop on sale, and you can't beat $4 12-pack. So I'm gonna stock up. But that means I've got to go in the store. Been doing a little bit of deer hunting. I haven't done any good. My luck is, well, what's that saying? If it weren't for bad luck, I'd have no luck at all. That's pretty much it. I've seen a few. I've just not had any luck. My camera goes off all the time. getting pictures, but not during hunting hours. How's the weather going for you guys? We've had cool weather. Not cold, but cool. Like you wake up early in the morning and it's high 30s, 38, maybe 40. So it's been pretty cool. Most of this week, it's been pretty nice. We haven't had a frost yet or anything like that. But we've been close once or twice, but we haven't had a frost. But the garden is done. Yeah, it's done. I mean, we're still, for some reason, even with the cool weather, still putting off a lot of peppers, but I think we're through picking. That's over. One project that I was going to do this week that I just did not do, and I'm just procrastinating, I guess, I don't know. But I was going to move my grapes because they're done. I need to move them. I don't like where they're at, even though they're doing really good where they're at. I want to move them, so I need to dig some holes and move them. I didn't want to move them until I got grass established, until they were done, and now I'm getting some grass established, and they're done, and I've had time. I just haven't done it yet. I haven't really figured out how I want to do my trellis. My dad's got a trellis system that he really likes, and thought about doing it that way, but I also just kind of like to go el natural. That's kind of the way the master gardener and I like to garden. I kind of just like to plant stuff and let it do what it wants to do. I don't know that the plant's necessarily happy that way, but I also am not 100%. I'm not 100% into the whole, and this goes with anything. I'm not 100% into the whole train it, make it do what you want it to do. I don't know. So I haven't made up my mind what I want to do. I guess I could plant them el natural and let them do what they want to do. Give them a place to grow and climb. And if they, start doing okay, then prune them back. But I just don't know. Don't know how I want to do it yet. And I'm still not 100% where exactly I want to put them. But that's where I'm at on that. That is something this week that I wanted to do and needed to do that I did not get done. I just didn't. But it's been, like I said, it's been cool. That's not a reason not to do that. But it's been cool, so I haven't been videoing a whole lot. We're going into we're in fall, but we'll be going into winter pretty soon. There's not a whole lot you can do outside. It's usually either rainy or too cold. There's always an excuse, you know what I mean? So, videos are going to be kind of spotty, and they're probably going to be about stuff that you may not care about. I was looking at the analytics on my videos, and if I get a chance, I'll throw some up. But it's still it's weird. Out of all the videos I've done for over, I don't know, almost 2 years, almost 3 years, I don't know, 2.5 years, something like that. I can't remember. Since the channel's been going. The most views is a Hot Wheels video, and I believe there's a couple flea market videos. I don't know. This is a gardening farm channel, but I just throw other stuff up there. And it kind of makes me want to do some more Hot Wheels and antique videos. Not that I want to get a bunch of views. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's rewarding to when you create content for people to see it and comment and share it and like it. But the likes are kind of, in my mind, the likes are kind of iffy because there's no dislike button. You know what I mean? So anyway, I would be lying if I said it didn't matter to me. They do matter, but I'm not in it to get paid per se. I'm not. Don't get me wrong, it would be nice, but I'm not in it to get paid. I'm more in it to just get views and get shares and comments and likes, just because it takes a little while to do these things. It takes a while to produce content, publish it, get it out there. I know it seems like it doesn't take that much, but it does, and it's time consuming. So it's it makes you want to do videos that get more views and more likes. But even at that, I'm not sure that I want to do a bunch of Hot Wheels. I don't know that I want to be a Hot Wheels channel or a flea market channel or a garden channel for that matter. I like being a variety channel and just putting content out that I want to put out. And that's probably why the channel, don't get me wrong, we have grown, but it's probably why it hasn't grown tremendously in the time that I've been doing the channel. We don't have that many subscribers, and it's probably because of the content. Well, that's the only reason it can be, is the content. So if the content's not what people want to see, they're not going to watch the videos. So I may have to adjust the content a little bit here and there, especially in the off season. I'm waiting on my groceries here, so I got to pull in and park. Anyway, getting back to what I was saying, I may have to adjust the content a little bit, especially in the winter months when it's slow, and it's times when I'm trying to think of different, like this video, think of different things to talk about and say and do and show. There may be a Hot Wheels video pop up, or there may be another flea market video. We enjoy flea marketing. I really like it. It's hard to video in flea markets because some people don't want you videoing in there. They think that you're looking at their prices and going down to another place and telling them what their prices are. It's all silly. You know what I mean? But anyway, it's hard. It's a little bit hard to do those in public place. It's hard to do videos in public places because people are always pointing and wondering, and you shouldn't really care about that kind of stuff, but I do, and I don't want to be intrusive on anybody. So anyway, that's where we're at on that. It's a state of the channel address. Well, I'm on my way home with the groceries, as you can see back there, as I run off the road, 3 different places. I almost forgot. Hey, it's fixing to be Halloween. Yeah, may have to put some spooky spooks in the video. I try to do that whenever whenever it's a holiday coming up. You'll probably see some around Thanksgiving and Christmas too. So what are you guys doing for Halloween? I mean, some of y'all are already pretty dressed up, if you ask me. Kind of spooky. I'm just saying. Since we moved to the country, we don't get any trick-or-treaters anymore. I mean, except for family. The granddaughters will probably show up in their cute little outfits, but Back when, that's one thing I do kind of miss, but you know what? It's only one day of the year, so it's not a big deal. But I did like whenever we lived in the city, we lived in town on Halloween, all the different kids coming to the door, you know, and we'd give out candy and all that, and do the whole Halloween thing. I don't know if they even do that anymore. Things are so much different from when I was a kid. I don't even know if they do that anymore. I know they do a lot more of the trunk or treats where you go to churches and you know, big parking lots where they have candy in the back of their car and you just go get that. It's no doubt safer, but that doesn't always mean that it's better, really. You don't really get that experience, I guess. I don't know. And I always liked when I was a kid when people would decorate their houses. And when you'd walk up to trick or treat, they'd have little spooky spooks out there on the porch to try to spook you. I always liked that. I always liked taking my kids to those too, because they would always, well, they'd drop their candy and I'd pick it up. That's what would happen. But yeah. But anyway, I just kind of wondered. I forgot Halloween was coming up, and man, this year has flew by. I mean, flew by. It doesn't seem like that long ago that Master Gardener and I were planting. And hey, winter's coming too, so that means we're probably going to have to start. We can probably burn some of them brush piles before too long. I know we may end up having to. I don't know if it's better to wait till the winter when there's snow on the ground to do it, because we don't get much snow around here, or if it's better to do it before fall, before the leaves hit the ground, to where, you know, you have to rake them back before you light it. I don't know. It's definitely dry enough to burn right now. And I've got enough water hose that I think I can reach out there for a pretty good ways anyway. Still brush piles that big, we're going to have all hands on deck more than likely. So I'll have to wait until the Master Gardener gets a little bit froggier. She gets froggy, she can jump. So she can help me fight the fires. But anyway, I'm getting off on another tangent. Hey, I hope y'all have a happy Halloween. I sure enough do. Going into the holiday season, Thanksgiving coming up. I hope you, if you have family you're going to visit, or if your family's coming to visit you, that they have safe travels. I always hate holiday traffic. I never did like holiday traffic. Woo, it's rough. Thankfully, I never had to go very far to visit family. Wasn't too bad. There I go again, getting off on another tangent. I need to get home and unload these groceries. That's what I need to do. And then maybe cook some of them groceries, and then, you know, eat some of them groceries. Isn't she pretty? Huh? I mean, look at her. Ain't she pretty? Oh, you don't like that one? Isn't she pretty? Well, hello. I've been putting something off, and I'm going to do it. By the way, today is the day in Arkansas, in our zone. It is the start of muzzleloader slash whatever. I can't think of the word that I'm looking for. Unconventional hunting season. Basically, what I'm trying to say is muzzleloader season, plus you can use a straight wall cartridge, so I will be able to legally use my 44 Magnum, my lever action, for deer hunting as of this morning. So I'm pretty excited about that. I'm going to go get to set the woods this afternoon. But I think when I go down there, I'm going to drop off some little tasty treats if I can find them. This is what I'm looking at. I'm fixing to dig this up. These are sweet potato vines. Now, I don't think there's going to be very many in there, and they're probably going to be small, which is fine. Deer like, you know, bite-sized morsels anyway. That'll just save me from having to cut them up. So small ones are just as good as big ones. They still eat. And when I say small ones, I've dug some up over here. I forgot to show you. Should have got it on camera. These little ones right here, I'm going to pull them out and cut them up, put them in a little bag, throw them out. Deer love sweet potatoes. Now, I'm not a huge sweet potato fan. The Master Gardener is, but I'm not necessarily a huge sweet potato fan. And regular potatoes, the greenery starts dying back and turning brown whenever they're supposedly ready. Now, I don't know much about sweet potatoes. I'm not a man of science. I just know that we put these out late. So if they're supposed to die back, they're way too early. Way too early. But I think it's late in the season. So they're not going to die back. And I don't even know if sweet potato vines do die back. But I need to get these pulled up. One, because I need the dirt, and two, because I want to put them out for the deers. The deer's got to eat. So that's what we're fixing to do. I am fixing to move this over to there, turn it over, get the dirt into the box, and then pick out all the sweet taters. Yep. That's what we're going to do. And Tucker Dog's probably going to help me. Ollie, on the other hand, has run off. He has probably gone to the neighbor's house. But that's what we're going to do. Woo. Ollie Jean, you get back here. Hear me? His girlfriend's outside. And he's wanting to go up there. You stay down here. Hear me? You stay down here, okay? Get over here and help me dig these potatoes out. Hear me? Here, see there? Look at that. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? You want some taters? Huh? You want some taters? You want some taters, buddy? Get in there and dig on them. Yeah, get in there and dig on them. Come on, get over here and help me dig these taters. Hear me? Get over here and help me dig these taters. I believe that's about it. But that's a handful. So not too bad. Let me get this mess picked up and I'll show you. So yeah, not too bad for that little bitty bucket. Don't get me wrong, they're way too small for human consumption. This one right here is probably pretty good. But I'll just probably take these smaller ones like this one. I'll probably take a knife and just cut them in half and throw them out. That way they'll have a little bit more of a smell probably if you open them up. Oh yeah, that's one bag. I've got another bag in the house, so that's not bad at all. I bet the deers will appreciate it. I bet they will. I bet they will. They've almost got a meal there. They'll have corn and taters. Man, I wonder if deer eat meat. I mean, I know they don't eat meat. I just wonder if they would eat meat. Because I know some taters, corn, and a good old steak would probably be pretty good. I'd eat it. I'm just saying, I'd eat it.